Okay. Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Welcome to the first episode of something. I don't know what I'm gonna call this, but today we are playing Gears of War. Yeah, I know, right? It's weird. Gears of War. How many of you beautiful people knew I played Gears of War? I don't think any of you did, actually. It's because I never told you, so it's not really your fault. We are playing Team Deathmatch on Canals. And this is probably the best game I've ever had in Gears of War. This is honestly the first time ever playing against real-life people in Gears of War. I used to play against bots all the time. Not all the time, just like for a play session way back in the day in like Gears of War 2, I think. And so, yeah, this is the first game session of me playing real people, and it's very, very weird. It's very different, and this particular game was the best one that, as I said, I got 10 kills, 2 downs, and 9 deaths, which is pretty good. In terms of Gears of War, the thing that I want to talk about is what is this game? How is this game for us beautiful people? And this game is pretty good. I'm actually very happy with it. Gears of War is coming out with an Ultimate Edition, and I'm so excited. I am so excited for that, because playing the single player, I played Gears of War 1 and 2 to death. I've probably played Gears of War 2 close to about maybe a dozen or so times on the hardest difficulty as well. Really just one of my favorite games to play. The kills you get are very satisfying, especially on the hardest difficulty, which I forget exactly what it's called. So that'll be fun. The game looks fantastic. It looks beautiful. Gears of War is known for its beauty and its graphics, and on the Xbox 360 it pushed the limits. On the Xbox One, you can tell 60 frames per second, 1080p. It's freaking gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Huh? Now, I will say, when I do play this game single player for the experience for when it comes out in August or November, I think it's November, it's gonna need a little disclaimer, because there is language upon language upon language. It's terrible for language, and it's terrible for the gore. I mean, the whole like gimmick of the game is you have a chainsaw attached to your gun, and you chainsaw people in half, and people's heads explode. It's very gory, it's very over the top, and so yeah, so that's definitely something I'm going to need. But in terms of multiplayer, I guess I'll share my multiplayer experience. I freaking suck. I suck so bad. This is the best game where I got like 11 kills, and so that's the best I've done ever. I usually am lucky if I get more than like 2 or 3 kills. I usually try to do my best to support my teammates. I was just kind of like a chicken with my head cut off during this first little section. Luckily enough, I was actually able to get in a very friendly party, because I was just playing, and there's this one guy, the Pulp Simba, I think that's his name. He actually was backpacking our team the entire time. Him and I think Vicman were in a party, or knew each other, or just started talking to each other. They were the ones backpacking me. Actually, it might have been Vicman who we needed to backpack as well. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it was somebody else. I think it was somebody else. But we all started talking, and I apologized because I told them it was my first day playing Gears of War online multiplayer. So they were able to give me some tips and tricks and stuff. And what I have found out, if you're new to Gears of War, you start out with a primary, a secondary, a pistol, and a grenade. You start out with the smoke grenade. You start out with the Lancer, which is the chainsaw gun assault rifle, and you start with the Gnasher shotgun, which is basically your primary weapon, your primary go-to weapon in a lot of these engagements. You start out with I think it's called a snub pistol, if I remember correctly, which is Pretty good if you're out of ammo, but you're really trying to focus on getting into those shotgun engagements. At least that's what I found. The maps are arena styled. This is kind of like Halo in that sense, in the sense that it's arena style. The time to kill is super slow compared to Call of Duty. You're gonna have to earn every single kill you get, and everybody goes down if they get enough damage taken to them, unless they get a headshot. What else? That's why the shotgun is the best. It's usually a 2-hit kill weapon within the shotgun range, and you're probably never going to kill anybody with a Lancer unless you're on the enemy team and you're facing me when I'm not taking cover. The Gears of War franchise, also very known for the cover system. It's a third-person shooter where you get in and out of cover. Cover you get by pressing A, and you get into cover. You can blind fire, or you can press the left trigger to aim down sights over cover, and you can shoot. Blind firing will cause you just to shoot kind of like a hip fire, like a random spread. Other than that, that is basically the core fundamentals of Gears of War. Also, you are going to try and get power weapons. Now, power weapons, you may think of Halo having power weapons, but really not so much. The sniper rifle, the torque bow, the what else? What is it called? The boomstick? It's not the boomstick. It's the boomer, like boom gun. I don't know what you call it. It's a power weapon. Power weapons have very limited ammo and require skill to use without a doubt. I don't think I killed anybody with the boom. As far as the sniper rifle is concerned, I think I did get a couple kills with the sniper rifle. Torque bow, I got a nice little cheeky double kill, and I got like a hip fire kill there in one of the games. What else? Yeah, sniper rifle, I got killed by a lot of sniper shots because people are very used to sniping in this game. When you snipe, you aim for the head, and people are very accustomed to that. So that is what the standard is, and that's something that I have to practice. Grenades are a part, but mostly not. There's like only 2 grenades, and they're not very powerful. And they're really used to agitate already weak players, or whatever the case may be. The Lancer, you're never really gonna need to use that unless you are at a distance and your teammates are getting into a gunfight far away from you, and you give them some covering fire. So that's what that is used for. And other than that, that is all I've really found out about in Gears of War. I've had a lot of fun playing this game. It is definitely one of those games you need to play as a team, and unfortunately, I don't know. My mindset going into this is that I just want to be half decent at whatever multiplayer game there is, whether it's Halo or Gears of War. I want to be able to hold my own and not need to be backpacked. And so that was my entire goal when going into these multiplayer games like Halo and all that sort of stuff. What else can I say? Yeah, there's an interesting dynamic that I want to talk about in a different video of. I died 9 times this game. However, I did get 11 kills and 2 downs, which I am very proud of. And the reason I'm proud of that is very interesting, because if you were to tell me to go 13-9 in Call of Duty, I would be very upset. So it kind of tells you something about the way we play Call of Duty and how we expect to do in Call of Duty. That changes the experience for us. So that's something interesting that I do want to talk about. But that is it in terms of my Gears of War experience. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Have you guys played Gears of War? Have you played the single player, the multiplayer? What's your favorite part? I have tons of favorite parts about Gears of War. It's going to be an incredible game when we get to play it when it is released, the Ultimate Edition. I'm excited for it. What are your guys' thoughts? Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Gears of War morning, I will catch up with you guys later. And as always, have a great day.
Target my mark!
That
how we're gonna win.